So the game that you're looking at is called Moon Tropica, ticker CAH, and I have some stock in this game. All right, so I am invested into this game. Got into about $17, and somebody bought it on my stream, brought it to my attention on my stream, and I was like, you know what, this is something that not only I would play, but I have interest in the project based off the tokenomics. I want to point out the fact that you can see here that there's about 3.5 million max supply. So this is one of the things that kind of like piqued my interest, right? Not only it falling into the gaming narrative, but also the scarcity narrative. And I feel like that's a slept on narrative. You always want to have a couple scarcity tokens inside your portfolio. We got into Moon Tropica at about $16.88. So we have since, kind of doubled our money. The market cap is 57 million and the FDV is sitting here around 81 million. And if you swing over here to Dex tools, you get a little bit different stats, but very, very similar, very similar. So would have to do a little bit more research to figure out the exact vesting schedule, because on coin gecko it shows that it is 100% in dilution as far as the max supply and total supply, but on the dex it says it's 69% in dilution. I always like to check the whales, right? I always like to check to see how many whales they got. Every project has whales, so I think it's good to check to see how many whales that each project has. But very, very similar to the tokenomics that we've seen from Alluvium here. And Alluvium, total supply is 7 million, but the max supply is unlimited. So that's the difference. And this is why I'm so bullish on Moon Tropica from a tokenomic standpoint. If we swing down here, you can see the all-time high for Alluvium was almost $3,000. So 2,800. This kind of gives you an example of the potential that Moon Tropica can fly to, because not only does it have full tokens in circulation allegedly, but it also has smaller supply than Alluvium, which was able to hit 2,000, almost $3,000 in the last bull cycle, and no dilution, allegedly, according to coin gecko. But yeah, again, we got a little something different there from coin from Dex too. So why do I like Alluvium? Well, not only is the game pretty neat, it has the little anime mix here. You can see, this guy has the little Super Saiyan blue hair. Open world, right? So you can kind of like build your own world here on Moon Tropica. And they integrate crypto enthusiasts and crypto influencers into the game. So I've always said this, man, Moon Tropica, holla at your boy. I'm a big fan of this project, but I do hold this project, right? And I'm going to hold it into the peak of the gaming narrative, right? With the hopes that it can hit anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000 per token. Here's Alex Becker, even bullish on Moon Tropica. Check it out.
The one thing that I'm looking at, or one coin that really stuck out to me recently, was Moon Tropica, because even when the big initial dumps on Bitcoin was happening, this thing just kept going up. And so it's a little bit down right now. But one of the reasons why I also just went pretty heavy in Moon Tropica is, one, they got a game, they got all the narratives that we're seeing in a lot of other coins, but the community of it reminds me almost of like one of the freakiest of meme communities. It has one of the strongest supports, and I think this thing can run to completely irrational levels. And the reason why I think that is it really has the beach ball effect. The second this market reverses, the second Bitcoin shows any health, this thing just does massive gains every single time. So when Bitcoin came out, and it comes up and stays there. And so this thing just has a ton of people looking at it. I think it probably has the best marketing and the loudest community of crypto, and that matters in bull runs.
That matters in bull runs. Hint, hint. All right, community, you heard it first from Alex Becker. So you do see here that, Moon Tropica got the Alex Becker pump going on. But it hasn't been as fierce as we've seen from some other projects, right? It's kind of like correcting here on the 7-day, and might be an opportunity if you feel like you're still early to this project. I told you guys there's a nice little window in the gaming narrative between, I'll say, about $10 million and $100 million market cap. A nice, good little window of some pretty good games in the crypto universe. So I'm a big fan of Moon Tropica. I think Moon Tropica is bound to head to the billions of dollars. Usually when Alex Becker gets into something and he uses his own money, right? Not like it's sponsored or anything. He uses his own money. He's not an advisor of the project or anything. Usually you see a nice little move from the projects that he talks about. So, I got into Moon Tropica at $16.88, and salute to the guy that came on my YouTube live and showed Moon Tropica. And I went back, I did my research, I checked out and he was true about the community, right? The community legit is live in the Moon Tropica ecosystem, and again, you got a crypto god John behind it, and a couple big influencers that not only talk about this game, have bought into this game, but also will be featured in the game as they have been adding influencers. I think they even added Ben Armstrong, right, BitBoy Crypto, into the game. So big fan of Moon Tropica. I think that this project will do well. I'm gonna continue to hold this into the peak of the bull run. You can see that the name of that one was Elon, right? And a very, very simple game. I think a lot of people will play this. And yeah, one thing I will say, I just would love to see more information from the team, more information on the release date. But I do like that it's on PC and mobile, and it's free to play, right? Co-op as well, so you can get the community involved. And the age rating here is teen. But outside of that, we don't get a lot of information on the brand, the partnerships, who's actually behind this, if they have some good gaming connections within their ecosystem. I would love to know more about the brand, right? The team, right? What can we expect as far as the prior experience with you guys in creating games? I think that's huge when you think about some of the games like Gala and the premier games out there in the cryptocurrency space. So always here to be very transparent with you guys. Let me know what you think about the Moon Tropica token. And before we leave, I guess we could do a little bit of T&A on this project here on the daily. This is nice, right? So you got the Alex Becker green bar right here. Was it, usually it flies, but this is a bigger crypto, so it takes a little bit more to actually move it. But the stock RSI here is resetting on the daily, so that's good. And it looks like the MACD also wants to pick up on the daily. Let's see if we got some information here on the 3-day. All right. Yeah, massive move to the upside. We do need a correction in some type of consolidation here. So I would be a little bit cautious and wait for some type of pullback. Of course, Alex Becker did talk about this project, so he could himself push it to a $200 million market cap, because usually when people see him buy a project, everybody floods it. That's usually how it goes. So you always want to get into the projects he talks about before he actually talks about it. Again, we got into Moon Tropica right around this red bar, which was $16.88, and we've been riding this baby all the way up. All right, so yeah, crazy, right? Everybody talks about this project, but not too much information on the team and the prior experience. But we'll take it for what it is. It is sitting here at $100 million market cap, 138 FDV according to Dex Tools. Guys, y'all let me know what y'all think about Moon Tropica. Are you bullish on Moon Tropica? Are you bearish? Do you think that this is a game that could flourish when gaming crypto comes back around? I would love to know everybody's opinions. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Billy or bust, baby. GameFi. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.